Hey guys, it's Paige Poppe. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for being here. Hope you are doing well. Today's video is going to be a haul, and more specifically an art haul. Most of these goodies I'm going to share are art pieces and goods from local artists, many of which I am happy and proud to call my friends. So I'm very excited to share their work. Plus I'm including, I think, just one other thing that is an art piece that Jake and I picked up together while we were traveling. So you guys know I always love to show off my friends and talk about how cool all their stuff is. So I thought this would be a good excuse to do that. If you happen to be new here, I am an artist myself. So that's how I'm able to meet all these cool people. We do a lot of markets and events together. If you do happen to be new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would like to see the future videos I'm doing. I'm currently undertaking a 100-day project. So I'm doing 100 straight days of videos, everything from vlogs to sit down videos like this to time-lapse painting videos. So it's been fun so far. All right, let's jump in. So first up are some goodies that Jake and I found at Tempe Arts Festival over the weekend. At the time I'm filming this, it's April 5th. This video will likely go up later than that, but Tempe Arts Festival was this past weekend. I have been a vendor there before over Christmas time, but I didn't think I was going to be in town, so I couldn't do it. We ended up being in town, so I just went as a shopper to go and support my friends. So first up is Citizen HD, and they make these really fun laser cut goodies, everything from wall hangings to coasters, ornaments, magnets, cutting boards, all kinds of cool things. But I saw this on their Instagram and I knew I wanted to get one next time I had the chance. And I did not know this was a Zoolander reference, I'll admit, but it was a cute play on words with Phoenix being like a cool place to be and a hot place to be, because it's so hot here. Not yet, thankfully, but in the summer it's coming. So this is just a cool pennant wall hanging, very nice red details. Red's one of my favorite colors, as you guys know. I currently have this hanging up here in our hallway, and I have it around a hand-painted skull from my friend Savannah Ashley and one of my prints. So it's a cool little trio of Arizona artists. The skull I got from Savannah is also a new piece. I will link her down below, but I will say make sure you shop her Etsy while you can, because she is currently clearing everything out, and then that's it. So if you see something you like, now is the time to get it. But I love that little gold stripey guy that I have. And I did get another thing from Citizen HD, which is this. I think it's so cool that they save the scraps from their pieces and then sell these. It's like a remnant. And I just like the repeated pattern of Arizona. He also has these really big sometimes, but I liked the square one. It's almost like a tic-tac-toe board, which is cool. But obviously this is the outline of Arizona, and you can just put a little nail in the wall and hang this up. I haven't found a place for this one yet, but I'm sure I will. And I also like this because it reminds me of my days in architecture school when I would have all these scraps on like chipboard and wood. So good time. All right, and then next up in here, I have goodies from my friends at Keep It Wild. They have all kinds of apparel, stickers, pins, patches. You guys know I'm like a pin and patch freak. So I'm really excited to see all their stuff in person again. They usually do Phoenix Flea too, like I do. But I just get so busy at that event that I don't go shop myself. So it was cool to have a chance to do that. The first thing I got from them is a decal for my car that you are seeing here. And Jake and I put it on my car as soon as we got home, as soon as we biked home from Tempe and from the festival. And it looks great on my car next to my Overthrow sticker. Another shout out to my local friends. So that's a fun addition to my car. And then Jake and I both got some patches and stickers. So I'll start with the sticker that we got, which is this one, Keep It Wild, and it has a nice illustration of Horseshoe Bend. I love that. And then you guys know Jake and I love collecting patches, and then I sew them onto our jackets for us. So the first patch I got was this one, The Desert Is Calling and I Must Go. Obviously, I love this patch. It's so cute. Literally me in a patch. And then let's see what else. We have another round one. This is Jake's, and it's of the Grand Canyon. It says, keep it grand, nurture our nature. Another cool thing about Keep It Wild is that they give 10% of their proceeds back by putting it toward wilderness cleanups. So That's amazing. The next patch I have is this one that says Wild, which is a perfect fit for their brand. And then it's cacti font. How cool is that? And then I did get one more die cut patch, which is this one, Go West. Very cool. I love the arrowhead. So excited about those. All right, and I have another goodie, which is this candle. And this candle is actually from my friends that are jewelers, but then they happen to have a candle as well back when they used to have their store. But they make amazing jewelry. These are my friends at MoonAge. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I've mentioned them in many videos because I had my first gallery show with them. We do a lot of pop-ups together, and we did our graduate pop-up together. They were next to me. And I got this candle from them, and it's a MoonAge branded candle, and then it's actually made by Mame soy candles, and they are luxury soy candles. She is local as well, but then she will collaborate with different brands and give them a custom scent, custom packaging. It's kind of like a boutique little experience, which is cool. So they have this one that is inspired by David Bowie. It is Freak Out, Far Out, In Out, and the scent is Daydream, which is amber, leather, and tobacco, which is a very nice signature scent. I'm excited. I have a few local candles in my collection now, and I like this one because it's two local brands teaming up, supporting them at the same time. Stoked about this. All right, and then like I said, I do have a new art piece to share too that Jake and I picked up together. This is not a local artist, but it is original art, which I enjoy sharing with you guys. So Jake and I took a trip to Santa Fe, New Mexico. We were in Albuquerque in the last weekend of February, I believe. I believe it was the weekend before Phoenix Flea. And we stayed with some of his family and friends out there, and then we went to Santa Fe. And both of us had never been to New Mexico, so that was really cool. Santa Fe was like a playground for me. I really enjoyed it. And it was toward the end of the day. We were walking around the galleries, and I actually have vlog footage from that I will be sharing. It will come within my 100-day project. But it was close to 5 p.m. and all the galleries were shutting down. And Jake and I walked down this cute random alleyway and walked past this gallery, and I turned to look again, and there were these really fascinating paper cones in the window and on the floor of the gallery, but they had drawings and paintings and illustrations all over them. And I just thought that was one of the most unique things I had seen. I had never seen artwork on cones like that. So I told Jake, I was like, let's just go inside, like let's just go see it, you know? And we go in there, and honestly, I was a little bit nervous because at least my impression of some of the high-end galleries in Old Town Scottsdale, they can be a little bit standoffish. They don't want you just to be a browser, they want you to be a shopper. So I was kind of nervous, and the woman who was working in there was so kind, so sweet, telling us all about New Mexico, telling us about the artists. Funny enough, the artist that we bought, both him and his wife were on display there, and I loved both of their work. His wife's work, I need to get a canvas print of. I saw that she has stretch canvas prints, and I was like obsessed with her work. But anyway, this artist that we got a piece from is named Nikolay Panayatov, and he is a Bulgarian artist living in Paris with his wife, who was the other artist I mentioned. And he was the artist who had the paper cones that I was so taken aback by. And then once we got inside, you could see that he had larger pieces on the wall with the same style of work as the cones. And then there were even these like huge pieces that were maybe oil painted, I'm not exactly sure, but they were a little bit different, but still just like a different departure point, like very different from the work he had on the other walls, and more like creamy and airy and light, I suppose, but still so fascinating and just like whimsical and kind of odd. And we just really enjoyed spending some time in there looking at both of their work. And then I was poking around, and they actually had a little bin full of his, what I imagine are sketches, because they were all different sizes, they were untitled. So there were some 8x10s and like 8.5. I think this one's actually a little bit bigger than 8x10. And they were all in there, and some were on white paper, some were on black, and they were just loose and all very loose style like this. And so I assume it was like his sketch process before working on bigger pieces. you guys know I love sketchbook pieces. I love making my own art look like sketchbooks. So if I can collect someone's work that's more like a sketchbook, I'm all over it. So we chose this one, and Jake liked it with the black background. It was what he was drawn towards. And honestly, I didn't really care which one we got because I liked all of them. But then I was drawn to the fact that this one had the rainbow striping here at the bottom. Any kind of like categorized rainbow thing I love. It's part of the reason I do my swatches. And this one just had a nice composition, and it's kind of wacky, and we were just into it. So this is the piece we picked out, and then like I said, it was not a standard framing size, so I ended up just layering it on top of this mat in this frame that my mom had given me. So now we have this hanging up on our wall, and it's hanging next to my friend Dave Conrey's original art that we have, and a Arizona clock that our friend Ben gifted to us. So it's a fun little wall of friendship and original memories and all that. And I was a total nerd, and I put the sticker from the packaging that says like Untitled Nikolay Panayatov, I put it on the wall so it kind of looks like a gallery. And at first I did it to be funny, and I ended up really liking it because it was special for us to collect this original art piece together. And we do have a pretty good little original art collection going, but it was the first time that we bought one, I think, from someone who we weren't friends with or knew from Arizona or anything like that. So it was a cool experience. And that reminds me that I do plan to share my original art and art collection in general with you guys in a video throughout this 100-day project. So stay tuned for that. But this was the last guy I wanted to share with you, so that concludes this video, and it was a fun one to film. If you have a piece that was your favorite or anything that sparked interest, please go ahead and leave me a comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, I would love if you gave it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot, and you guys have been super active with the thumbs up lately, so thank you for that. It's really cool. And like I said before, if you're new here, the subscribe button is down below. And if you guys want to get notified of my videos, subscribing is a good way, but I will also note that I always put my new videos on my blog in a blog post. And sometimes I will throw in some extra info that I write out, or I'll include some extra images of the piece I'm talking about, etc. You never know what you're gonna find on there. So that's at paigepoppe.com/blog. Just thought I would give you guys a couple ways to find my videos in the future if you would like to. So that concludes my video. I'm gonna head out, but thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, I'm sending all of my positive and creative vibes your way, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.